Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Getting to Level 50 with Ash and Dash, playing the Elder Scrolls Online. What level am I? Level update. 17. Not very close, am I? Well, we're going to get there, and you're going to be with me every step of the way. You have no choice in the matter, so buckle up, Buttercup. Change of scenery. No longer in Garotwood. We're now in, somewhere in Davin's Watch. We're in Davin's Watch right now. But it's not like it matters very much because we're doing some more dungeons. Last time we did 2. Whoa, not random. We did Fungal Grotto, and Spindle Clutch. Now we're going to do the Banished Cells. I'm a tank, won't take long. Oh, make a fool out of me, don't you? Stinking game. I guess it will take long. Dang it. Oh! Alright, here we go. Ready up, Buttercup. Yeah. Cut it. Just cut this. See, like, that's not something I never really got into, is like all the little pets and stuff you can get. This one looks kind of wild, though, doesn't it? Little bug thing. Alright, don't have to look at it anymore. Great. Alright, away we go. I'm itching for Battlegrounds, though. Let me tell you that. So, probably a couple more dungeons, and then we'll have another Battlegrounds episode. Because that's the meat and potatoes, right? Like, people don't want to see me... Well, they probably don't want to see me do anything. Who am I? Like, you know, but like... People, they want to see, like, PvP, you know? Like, it's not exciting fighting, like, player characters and stuff, right? Like, who cares? I can do that all day, every day, you know? That's overland stuff. Dungeons, blah. It's about the PvP. At least that's what I'm going to try to make it. Make these videos focused on PvP more. Because, like I've said before, like, I haven't really tried to, like, do very much in PvP and stuff before with, like, any of my other characters. It's mostly been based on dungeons. But, you know, new leaf. What else, joke? Hahaha. Oh! Forgot about you guys. Alright, see, like, I just don't think this is exciting. Like, it's fine to do for, like, a bunch of XP and stuff, but to watch, I'm sure, like, you know what? No, don't be a naysayer. You guys love this, don't you? You love this. This is why you're here. This is why you're here. 50 views in an hour? 50 views in an hour. Like, on one level, 50 views in an hour is, like, that's not very many, but on the other hand, it's like, it is to me. 50 in an hour? I'll settle for 50 in a freaking month. Does that sound desperate? I don't want to sound desperate, but like, you know, my hat's at my feet. In case you were thinking of being generous, you know, my hat's right down there. Go ahead and drop them in. So that's something interesting, isn't it? Like busking. Busking is like one of the purest forms of making money, right? Because they have a skill, and they're providing that skill as a service. And if you know, get anything out of that service, give them a couple bucks. You know, it's a straight one-on-one interaction, no middlemen, nothing. It's just they're doing the thing, you enjoy the thing, they get paid. You don't even have to pay them though. Like, that's the weird thing about it. Like, and come on, pay your local buskers. I'm not talking about, like, a homeless person sitting in the corner or something like that. Like, I'm sympathetic, but I'm talking about somebody like you know, actually like playing music or singing or mime or something. Speaking of mimes, that's another weird way of like earning money. Like it's one thing if you're the mime that's like doing the invisible miming stuff. You know, what you think about when you hear the word mime. Like doing the wall, the fake wall, and pretending to like carry stuff, you know? That's what you think about. But the human statues, that kind of street performance, I think that's considered miming too, isn't it? And talk about, like, so I don't want to just come right out and be like, oh, human statue performance art, that's so easy. You just sit there and people pay you. But also, like, you're just sitting there and it could be very hot and your pose might not be very comfortable. So somebody just sitting there. I didn't set my timer again! Oh no! Whatever, I'll just do like the last video. 2 dungeons per video. That's a good shirt. But anyways, sorry if I startled you. Like, maybe I didn't, but like, I can see how if your volume is really high up, maybe that would kind of kick you out a little bit. But yeah, like, performance artists, living statues. It's an easy job on paper. But they also have to, some of them like try to make themselves actually look like a statue. So they're wearing a lot of facial makeup. Or paint, like body paint, on their like face and on their exposed skin and stuff. And that kind of, depending on which kind of paint you use, it could like clog up your pores a little bit. Which is not good. Because then like you can overheat. Which is not a good thing to do. And here's something I learned recently. Not like today, but like fairly recently, a thing I did not know before. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke. I mean, I knew it existed. That's not what I learned. But what I did learn is if you catch, it's a disease. If you get heat stroke, if you succumb to heat stroke, I suppose, that's how it would go. If you succumb to heat stroke, it makes it more likely, or it makes you more susceptible to getting heat stroke again in the future. And that's what I didn't know. I didn't know that's how it worked. And how does that work? Is it because, like, your brain gets permanently exhausted from the heat? Like, your brain gets permanently exhausted because of heat stroke? Is that how it works? It's like a concussion, right? Because like if you get a concussion, it makes it more likely that in the future you will get a concussion. Like it's easier to get concussed if you've been concussed in the past. And that's just an odd thing. Like the brain is wild, yo. The brain's crazy on like things it can do and the things that goes wrong with it. Here's a fun one for you. Stroke. Strokes. Having a stroke. Well, I guess that's like related to heat stroke. Strokes aren't fun. Like, I'm not trying to... okay, start over. No, so strokes. I'm just gonna go with it. Strokes. The brain thing that you can get. Oh, this guy. Come on, break free. Come on, you're not having any like brain. So strokes. If you're having a stroke and for some reason your brain is like exposed to like a surgeon or something like that, the surgeon can like use a scalpel to cut the two, to like separate the brain down the middle long ways, and that can like contain the stroke to just one side of the body. I forget what that like the membrane is called that like separates the left lobe from the right lobe. I don't know. But so if you're having a stroke, it's like firing off your neurons all over the place, right? So it's going from left lobe to right lobe to left lobe to right lobe. I'm just gonna call it lobes. and it's going all over the place. But if you separate that, then it can only it will be contained in only one side. So it can't go to the other side. Like it can't jump from left to right anymore because the passageway has been like destroyed. And that's like a thing that doctors can do to kind of like relieve a stroke. Kind of. Like it doesn't stop the stroke, but it makes it less damaging. Oh, I remember this part of the freaking dungeon. You gotta wait forever for this guy to like, walk up here. I think everybody here is doing this dungeon too, so I guess
we should be considering how to handle the High Kinlord.
Except for maybe you, the viewer, you might get mad if I wait, because this isn't entertaining. This is just me talking. I'm trying to keep it up, but I'm talking about like strokes. That's not a very good, exciting. I guess if you're like a neurosurgeon, that's exciting, or at least interesting. Maybe not exciting, because like after a while, if you're a neurosurgeon, when you hear somebody say stroke, you just probably like roll your eyes and like, I hate strokes. I hate dealing with those. What dime a dozen. You wouldn't believe the types of things I see at my work. A stroke comes in 3 times a night on a... How long are like surgeon shifts? Do doctors have like 8-hour days or like 12-hour days, or do they work? Are they like? So I know in hospitals there are like sleeping rooms for doctors. I don't know if nurses get to take breaks, but for sure doctors get to like go into the sleeping room and like take a little nap while they're waiting for shit to go down, I guess is what they're doing. But is that because they're there for like multiple days on end, or do they still only have like 12-hour shifts, but it's just to keep them fresh, you know, so they don't make mistakes? I don't... Let me know if you're a doctor. Like, let me know how it goes down. And not like a general practice, but like a hospital person, you know. I'm not trying to diss like general practitioners or anything, but they don't really have to like. I don't. Do they have? Okay, so hey, if you are a general practitioner. Oh, 1 second. Got interrupted. Okay, yeah, if you're a general practitioner, let me know if you do have like a cot or like a bed somewhere in there. Because I don't know how long the shifts are for a hospital doctor. I sure as hell don't know how long a shift is for like a general practitioner. So like, do they have beds hidden somewhere too? That like, don't leave that door open, you know, because like, I'm sure that's not a very good feeling if you're going for your daily checkup and like, you see like a bed in one of the rooms. It's like, what kind of operation you have going on here, guys? Is that like a bed for sleeping, or is that like, well, I guess technically most of the rooms have like a bed in it, like a bed-shaped piece of furniture, because that's what you sit on when you go to the doctor's office. That weird bed thing with the paper. Can we talk about this paper? Can we talk about this paper for a second? What's the point of the freaking paper? Because every time I go to the doctor's and I get up on the bed, it's just all that paper is like, it's not comfortable. It's not, I'm sure it's not designed to be comfortable, but it's loud. It just feels weird to like sit on and lay on. What's the point of the paper? Is it to keep like stains at a minimum? Because all the bed-shaped pieces of furniture, I don't know if I would call it beds really, but all the pieces of furniture, hey, get out of here. Oh no, I gotta complete the quest. Hey, thanks for reminding me. All the ones I've been to had like a faux leather, like upholstery to them, or some sort of leather, or some sort of like synthetic, smooth. It seems not to be very porous. So can we just get rid of the paper and just kind of like spray it with you know, bleach mixed with like other cleaning stuff and wipe it down. What's with the paper? Why the paper? Let me know what the paper's for. If you do like work in a, they have them in hospitals too, I guess. Maybe for like, because hospitals do like general practice too, right? It's like an amalgamation of like a bunch of different types of like medical services. But let me know what the paper's all about, because I want to know. I want to be informed, so I don't just keep having these uneducated opinions on things. that could probably be annoying, especially if you are like a doctor or a nurse who like, the paper is there because of this, and you get really annoyed that idiots like me are like, the paper's stupid, and the nurses are like, no, it's good. But I digress. Because I really don't know what the point of the paper is, and I'm not gonna pretend that I do know. I am just going to say that I don't like it because I don't. Anyways, there's that dungeon. Hope you enjoyed that one. What's the next one? I hope it's a short one. But the dungeons, I'm pretty sure, just keep getting longer and longer. Yay! Long dungeons. No, I'm excited. You should be excited too. I'm excited for this dungeon. For this one. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing another dungeon. Next episode is going to be some battlegrounds. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm sure it was great. Anyways, like I said, like and subscribe if you like the video. Let me know the types of things you would like to see in the future. Until next time, I'll see y'all later!